Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Share this video out to the world, and I thank you very much for your support. Dragon Ball Super episode 34 is in the books. Probably the most anticipated episode in quite some time, maybe ever so far. The episode's called Piccolo Taifurosutu Makankosappo ni subete o kakero, which translates to Piccolo versus Frost. Bet everything on the Makankosappo. Now, last week's episode ended with a very, very big cliffhanger with Goku being mysteriously eliminated from the tournament by Frost via ring out. And there were a number of theories all throughout the week. It's been a crazy week in the community. There have been tons of theories about what actually happened to Goku. Now, a lot of the theories that I read are very, very well thought out. And I was very surprised at some of the creativity. In fact, I would actually go so far as to say some of the comments that I read were so damn creative that it's almost as if some of you guys should write your own manga or write your own story. Like, some of the ideas like that I was reading were pretty damn incredible. And some of them really seemed more realistic too as well. Then there was a couple that, to be quite frank, were okay. There's two theories about what happened last week that kind of got under my skin, because what it shows is that certain people either need to learn more about Dragon Ball and watch the series in Japanese or read the manga or rewatch it in Kai and learn about Goku's character, or some of them just need to pay a little bit more attention. For example, one theory is that Champa poisoned Goku when he gave him the egg at the beginning of the arc. Now, the reason why that theory makes literally no sense is, number one, three reasons. One, Vegeta wasn't poisoned and Goku was, because they're saying that Goku was poisoned because of Champa's egg. Number two, the egg was eaten 3 years ago because Goku and Vegeta were in the Room of Spirit and Time for 3 years. And number three, and the biggest one that I think everybody, I don't know if they forgot or what, is that they ate the egg before the tournament was even thought of. How in the hell would Champa poison Goku and Vegeta with an egg if they ate the egg before the tournament even happened? They're just exchanging food delicacies. Just, and that's the thing, is that you have to think. And again, if people forget stuff all the time, so it's not really a big deal to me. I had people asking me why they couldn't use the Earth Dragon Balls in the last arc to rush back Piccolo. And I was like, how did Frieza come back? And they were like, oh, okay. Sometimes we all have brain farts and it's okay. Then we had the Goku through the fight theory, which to me was the most infuriating theory. Not because people were wrong, but because of the way certain people were acting. People in my comment section, my contemporaries' comment section, Miss DBZ Babe, who would never even hurt a fly, were being called idiots, retards, and it's the internet, so you're going to get that. But the one thing that bugs me is when somebody acts like a know-it-all and they don't know shit. Okay? Goku said in the next episode preview, and I know a lot of you guys don't watch the next episode preview, but if you stay after the credits and watch the preview, Goku said, wow, I've never been hit with a technique like that. Yeah, Frost hit him with a technique. That's what Goku said in the next episode preview. Then he had blurry vision. How do you fake that? Then I saw people throwing around the word noble, and I really wonder if they know what the word noble actually means, because if you understand the character of Goku, if you really understand the true character of Goku, you know there's no way in hell that Goku would ever throw a fight that he was winning for absolutely no reason, and there are examples of this time and time and time again in the series. I've had people tell me Goku does not kill. I'm like, Goku killed Frieza in the last arc. Goku killed several people in Dragon Ball. Goku, I'm just wondering if people watch the same series that I did, or if they have this kind of false Goku in their head. And even Chris Sabat, whom I spoke to 2 weeks ago, talked about how Toriyama wanted Goku to be extremely selfish, and Toriyama himself said in interviews that Goku's selfish. He cares about his friends and the Earth, but he's never going to throw a fight to help Frost and some alien. What would Goku do? Goku would win the tournament and then go help Frost, like he did with Yam in the first tournament in Dragon Ball. Goku would never pretend to lose a fight. And the thing is that with some of these people, it doesn't matter how much logic or knowledge you show people or how many examples you give them cementing reality and present factual information about the episode. They still want to believe what they want to believe no matter what. And to me, if you do that, you're like an ostrich. You're sticking your head in the dirt. My little mini rant here is over. I'm going to move on to the episode, but all I ask is that you not disrespect people and just think real hard about what people are telling you and respect them. Most of us know what the hell we're talking about. I've watched the series several times in 3 languages and read the manga many times. So I got news for you. Goku did not throw the fight. Some of you guys said that Frost cheated. Some of you guys said Frost cheated and he poisoned Goku. Well, guess what? Congratulations. You are a great prognosticator. That's exactly what happened. So here's what happened, all right? Here, I'm going to recap the episode real quick for you guys. The announcer declares that Frost is the winner. Goku's out cold. Chi-Chi's all worried about it. She rushes from her seat out to go check on him. Goku gets up looking confused. Frost asks him if he's okay. Basically, Frost says that I saw an opening and I took it. Goku was horsing around too much. Because let's be real, if Goku went to full God strength, he would have knocked Frost out of the ring with ease. But he basically felt sympathy for him. So you guys were right about this, in that Goku felt sympathy for Frost. So he didn't want to just totally knock him the fuck out. But because he thought Frost was a good guy. So he just wanted, to kind of eliminate him with class and not really hurt him. That is a fact. But we find out later on in this episode that maybe he should have. So I'm going to get to that, or I'm going to get to that, because a lot of stuff happened here, okay? So they shake hands. He lifts him up and lifts his arm to everybody with a standing ovation. Amazing moment here. Sumitomo's score was great. It's like the Goku Tenshinhan ending of in the 22nd tournament back in Dragon Ball. So Beerus is pissed because Goku should have just done him in. And then Champa, of course, is talking shit. So then Piccolo steps up very, very confidently. He's next. Piccolo versus Frost, the next fight in the tournament. Piccolo throws his weighted clothing and lands on the announcer, almost killing him. Piccolo asks Goku, do I have a chance? And Goku says, no, but maybe you can wear him down before Vegeta fights him. So, because Vegeta's next after Piccolo. So Piccolo immediately from the beginning charges up to Makankosappo. Funny. I like how, okay, so he charges up the Makankosappo, which is the special beam cannon for those of you in the Western world. He's charging this move up, and Frost attacks him. So for the first time ever in Dragon Ball, not the first time, but one of the few times, somebody actually attacks somebody while they're charging a technique. Great. Finally, someone's using their head. So Frost fires a number of ki blasts over and over and over again while Piccolo's still charging. He's moving around. He's flying around. He shoots a bunch of ki blasts from his fingers, and he catches Piccolo on the knee. He goes down, still charging the move. Then Piccolo does the multi-form technique and surrounds Frost. But he didn't actually split up his body. They're just illusions. So Frost starts to spin like a top, firing ki blasts everywhere at the clones, and then fires them all away. He then starts to throw punches at Piccolo, and Piccolo's blocking them with his hands. He's blocking them with one hand. So Piccolo's charging the move with his 2 fingers on his forehead with the right hand, blocking Frost punches with the left hand, which is very, very impressive, by the way. Very impressive. Frost, basically what happens is Frost then punches Piccolo in the stomach, and Piccolo loses the Makankosappo. So he's all like fucked up. Then here's where it gets awesome. Piccolo uses his left hand to stretch out, which we haven't seen in a long time, ties around Frost like rope, right? And he's just there stuck. And then charges the cannon with the other hand. That was awesome. So I'm like, oh shit, he's going to blow his fucking head off with this thing. Like, okay, don't kill the guy, because remember, if you kill in this tournament, you're disqualified. So while he's inside of Piccolo, Frost lifts his hand up and stabs fucking Piccolo in the arm. The same thing he did to Goku. And Piccolo saw blurry vision, just like Goku. Frost then hits a palm strike to Piccolo. Piccolo loses the Makankosappo. It flies upward. Piccolo is out. The announcer declares Frost the winner. Jocko steps up and says Frost is cheating. He's using some kind of needle, because Jocko has really good eyesight. Vegeta tells the referee, who's also the announcer, check Frost. Check him, like freaking pro wrestling, right? Or like MMA. Check him. So the referee goes over to Frost's hand, and we find out that, yes, Frost has a poison needle inside of the hole in his wrist. A lot of people pointed this out in images last week. You were right. Congratulations. You should be very happy because you were right. I actually had a suspicion of this, but I didn't think Frost was evil. We then find out that Frost is evil because he laughs. It's confirmed that Frost cheated because the rules of the Budokai state that you can't kill your opponent and you can't use a weapon. It's got to be all hand-to-hand combat and ki blast. So as a result, Piccolo is declared the winner. We then find out that Frost was lying the entire time and that he is a space pirate. So my original suspicion of Kabe and the Saiyans working for Frost, no. They don't work together. They work individually. Frost is just a space pirate. And Piccolo's pissed off because of how cheap Frost is. Champa's pissed off at Frost because he wants to destroy him for cheating, for costing him the fight. But then, and this is Vegeta fans. Vegeta says, no. I'm going to contest the disqualification. I'll defeat Frost myself. Vegeta gets up and says, no, I will take care of this motherfucker. He doesn't really say that, all right? He doesn't really say that, but in my dirty dub, he says, I'll take care of this motherfucker, and that's the cliffhanger. So next week, guys, Vegeta versus Frost in a bonus match. Even if Vegeta loses, I'm pretty sure Piccolo and Vegeta are going to begin their fight next week also, or maybe even the week after. I'm not entirely sure, but Vegeta versus Frost is happening next week. So those of you who enjoyed Vegeta's beatdown of Frieza are going to enjoy next week because I think Vegeta's going to kick Frost's ass. In the preview, it looks like the fight's going to go for some time. Looks like Frost actually has poison leaking out of the hole in the preview. So whatever that means, it looks like it's going to be a very interesting fight, and it's a bonus fight that we weren't even expecting. So again, Toriyama throws us a curveball again. I love it. The story here was great. The execution I thought was not that good. I thought the fight was not that great. The animation was fine, not as bad as last week, but still not up to par with like some of the better episodes. I thought it was it was okay. I was kind of hoping for much more of a fight, but I am hoping that the Piccolo Vegeta fight will be a lot of fun when we see that here in a couple weeks. So that's my review for Dragon Ball Super episode 34. Vegeta versus Frost next week. Frost cheated. Goku did not throw the fight. I don't know if Goku's ever going to get revenge, but Vegeta will gladly get revenge for him. So it looks like no matter what, Frieza's clan, they're all dicks. They're all dicks. I don't care what universe you're from. They are all dicks. I'll catch you down the road.